Hello friends, welcome back to another tarot and oracle reading. Today's reading is for the zodiac sign of Aries, and this is about an energy balance. We are all made up of energy, light, dark, positive, negative, masculine, feminine, and that balance is unique to us. There is no right or wrong way to be balanced, but this reading is designed to help empower you to seek a balance that works better for you, to empower you to reach for your dreams and your goals through, aligning with your energies. So I have a lot of different cards here today, and I have pre-shuffled so you don't have to watch that. And while I move these cards out of the way, I would like to thank you for watching my videos. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. I would also like to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. So this first pile uses the Rider Tarot and the Wisdom of the Oracle. And this is where have you been focusing too much energy? So we have the card of Go the Distance, Two of Swords, the Strength card, the Hanged Man, and Temperance. Okay, first of all, with the Strength card right here in the middle, you don't always have to be strong. I feel like you guys put on a strong face. You always want to appear like you have your shit together. You always want to appear strong. You might even be the type of person who, always gets dressed up, not like to the nines or anything, but you always make sure you look good when you leave the house. You've got your makeup done, your hair done, something like that. And now this doesn't have to apply to everyone, but I do feel like a lot of you it's putting on that facade to the world, whether it doesn't manifest in your physical appearance, but you still want to appear emotionally strong in your actions with whomever. But with the Two of Swords here, I'm feeling, again, you're blindfolded by decisions that you have to make, or two decisions that you have to make. And part of this is really why you're struggling here, being blindfolded to why you need to put on this strong face. With the Hanged Man here, I feel like you have an inkling at the reason, but you're not quite ready to change your perspective. You're not quite ready to make the steps. It's the energy of, well, I know that this food isn't healthy for me, and I know I could benefit from you losing a few pounds, but yeah, I don't really want to change. That's the kind of energy that's hanging around here. With the Temperance card, this is, again, it's another balance card. And I mean, we've got the two with the two swords. We've got the Hangman, the perspective on the one side, but on the other hand, Temperance, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot in land. It's like you know where you need to go, but you're not quite ready to make that shift. You're either ready to get in the water or ready to get out of the water, but you're just going to linger here a little bit longer. It's almost like it's uncomfortable lingering here, but it's comfortable. It's where you are. It's what you're familiar with. With the Go the Distance card, it's like you've been doing this for so long that it's like, well, why change now? Okay? It's like you see the things that you want to change about yourself. You see that you may be hypocritical of yourself. You see that you might benefit from changing some of your habits, but you're not quite ready to change yet. And that's where you're just lingering, and you're focusing on the fact that you're just lingering. So it's like you're not going anywhere. And that's where you're focusing a lot of your energy, is on this stagnation of not going towards your dreams, but you're also not going away from them. And I feel like it's causing a lot of frustration. So let's move on to the next pile, which is the Steampunk Tarot and the Work Your Light Oracle. And this is, where could you focus more energy? Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Three of Leviathans, Seven of Submersibles, the Triumph card, the Captain of Leviathans, and then take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Very interesting. I mean, with this, get off the treadmill. Here I was saying, like, you know, like you're feeling very stagnant on a treadmill. You know, you're running a race, but not actually going anywhere, right? It's time to get off the treadmill. Stop going to nowhere, essentially, and use your legs to walk to where you want to go. Now, I do understand that's very ableist of a comment, but it's the metaphor, okay? I'm sorry if that offended anyone, because I really don't like being ableist, but that's, yeah, besides the point. Boundaries. Setting up your boundaries. So when you're feeling like you need to be strong, when you're feeling like you need to put on this posed demeanor, what are your boundaries with that? Is it just when you're, say, going to the store, or just checking the mail count? Is it going to class or to work, or going out for a walk? You know, put up your boundaries with what you feel comfortable with. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. There's no right or wrong way to live, but it has to feel comfortable for you. But if you're feeling like it's a hassle to put your makeup on to go check your mail, then is that hassle worth it? Or is it okay to show your bare face to the world? Is it okay to show that you too wear pajamas and that to go get your mail, you can still wear your pajamas? This card is about this card, the Captain of Leviathans, is about focusing on your self-esteem, working on bringing yourself up, not focusing on the opinions or values of others, but who are you? Why do you love yourself? And focusing on that. With the Triumph card, this is focusing on your victories, focusing on the fact that you are heading towards your goal. Now that you're off that treadmill, you are on the path to reaching your goals. With the Seven of Submersibles, this card is about searching and searching and searching for what you've been looking for and finally finding it. And that's, I feel like, a change of energy from this Hanged Man, where you're just looking at the different perspectives, but you're not quite ready to commit to something else. The Seven of Submersibles is committing to something, and it's going after it. So this could be, like like the example I gave earlier, of, you know, something's bad for you, but you're going to eat it anyway. This is challenging yourself to, I don't know, maybe 30 days. Giving up cupcakes for 30 days. You can do it. You know you can do it. It's just hard to start. But once you get behind the driver's wheel and you start looking around, you see that it's a lot easier to navigate in this new world than you thought. The Three of Leviathans, this card is about asking for help. It's like an apprenticeship card. You see these two people, they're working together to create this roadway or whatever this path is that they're creating. And there's a third person who has come in to help. So this is, you know, it's not about doing it all by yourself. So you want to start a new diet? Well, maybe get some friends to help you. You know, maybe you guys can commit to it all together. Would that make you feel a little more in tune with where you want to go if you had friends helping you along the way? Your friends might not know that you need help until you ask, though. Okay? Self-confidence, I really feel, is key here. and setting up boundaries. So this next pile is the Earth Magic Oracle and the Wildwood Tarot, and this is about what will happen if you can create this balance. So we have the Eight of Stones, which is skill, the Ten of Bows, which is responsibility, the Ace of Stones, foundation of life, ocean, ebb and flow, and forest, breathe or breath. So I feel like when you can come into this balance of confidence and being comfortable in the boundaries that you've set and working towards where you want to go, with this Eight of Stones here, the skill card, I feel like skills will come easier to you. You will be more open to trying new things and thus learning at a more rapid pace. You're not so afraid of failure because you're more open to growth and to experimentation. And by understanding that, if the pot doesn't turn out to be the best pot in the world, you can just make another one, right? There's no shame in starting somewhere. There's no shame in learning. With the Ace of Stones, I feel like you are setting the foundations for something better to come into your life. You're shifting from this stagnant energy to placing the first stone on a pathway to your dreams. With the Ten of Bows, this is you feeling more confident, taking on responsibility, feeling more empowered to even give others responsibilities, like for helping. With the ocean, with the ebb and the flow, I feel like you're going to be able to kind of roll with the punches a little bit more. With this energy, I feel like you were very stuck in your place. So if things didn't go as planned, then you were kind of knocked off balance, right? With the ocean, with the ebb and the flow, I feel like, well, if you are taking the temperance, if you're on the land for a little bit, and then you can go back into the water, and then you can go back onto the land, right? You can shift. Just because you stepped onto the land doesn't mean you can't step back into the water. Doesn't mean you can't be both. It's about flowing with what you feel you need to do in the moment. And with the Forest card, it's telling you to breathe. Take a breath. Relax. It's not as stressful as you think it might be. It's not as fearsome as you think it might be. You pulled the Strength card. You have the strength within you. You have the strength to do this. You have the strength to go for your dreams. You don't always have to be strong, though. You can take a breath. You can be vulnerable. You can take time to decompress and just relax. Okay? So now these last cards, I got 3. These last cards are affirmations to help you and hopefully empower you while seeking this energetic balance. I slow down and listen to the guidance that's available to me. My ability to receive is measured by how much I practice good feeling thoughts. That really speaks well with this captain here. This is confidence. This is practicing good feeling thoughts. You can't shift from one energy to the next instantaneous like that. It doesn't work. You have to practice. It'll take time. I am in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. Okay, Aries, so that is your energetic balance tarot and oracle reading. If you enjoyed this reading, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Love, light, and happiness to all of you. Have a fantastic day. Bye.